So the government is at it again, this time trying to make healthcare more affordable by telling doctors how much they're allowed to charge. Because apparently if you just squint hard enough, price fixing starts to look like progress. Let's get into that.
Listen properly.
When you get into a taxi, you sit down before you get in.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. There's a new draft regulation and it's called, well, you're going to need to take a breath for this one. Draft Interim Block Exemption for Tariffs Determination in the Healthcare System. Huh? Yeah, that's a mouthful. Sounds like something cooked up during a very long PowerPoint presentation. But the government says all part of a smooth transition into the NHI framework. Let's cut through the jargon. What this really does is give the Department of Health the final say on how much doctors can charge. That's basically price control, plain and simple. Under these draft rules, doctors can't negotiate higher rates. We're talking about doctors, specialists, rural GPs. They all get shoved into the same pricing box. And negotiating higher rates? Forget it. Even if you've got 20 years of experience and a degree collection that could wallpaper a room, the government says, nope, here's your max rate. Imagine being told 20 years of experience and a PhD doesn't count. You get the same rate as Dr. TikTok down the road. Now, here's the part that really matters. This doesn't just hit doctors' wallets. It hits you. Fewer doctors means longer queues, slower care, and a lot of talented people saying, I'm out, and hopping on the next Emirates flight to the UK. And that's already happening, by the way. Thousands of South African healthcare workers have left in the past decade. NHI and its cousin, these price-fixing drafts, are just going to speed that up. So the National Health Insurance Scheme looks noble on paper. Universal healthcare, access for all. Yay! Clap, clap. But in practice, it's like promising someone a fancy car, but then taking away all the mechanics, fuel, and roads. Okay, I just want to interrupt for one quick second because I have an important announcement. I've been nominated as a finalist in the Free SA Young Leaders Awards under the media category. If you've been enjoying what I'm doing here on Newsflash, then please do me a solid. Go vote for me. Just click the first link in the description or the pinned comment. Every vote helps. Let's make this happen. NHI means billions in addition tax spending, a new bloated bureaucracy, and the collapse of a working private system. Government will manage everything, which is a bit like letting Eskom run your pacemaker. Under NHI, doctors will be forced to work under state contracts, private medical aid will become redundant, and anyone who can afford better care will have to leave the country or the system to get it. So what we're going to get is a state-controlled system that's bloated, underfunded, and collapsing under its own paperwork. This is why Sakeliga is stepping in. They're not just saying, hey, this regulation is a bit harsh. They're saying, burn it, start over. These rules are fundamentally broken and should be withdrawn completely. And they're not alone. Business groups, health professionals, and civil society voices are raising red flags. Because once government sets prices, the next step is setting who gets what care and when. And if you think the SASA queue is long, wait until you see the chemotherapy queue. Look, nobody's saying that the healthcare system is perfect. It's definitely not. But destroying the working parts to fix the broken ones doesn't really make sense. It's like crashing your car to fix the aircon. Sakeliga is pushing back now to stop the damage before it starts. And honestly, more power to them. Personally, I don't think South Africa can afford NHI right now. I think we need to focus more on the economy, creating opportunity, prosperity, and growth. And then once we're at a situation or in a situation where the country can afford NHI, then maybe we can start implementing it and in the correct way. And before I go, ladies and gentlemen, please consider becoming a member to this channel. It goes a long way to supporting me and helping me produce content for you guys. And if you can't become a member, that's okay. Please consider giving a super thanks or sasa thanks as we call them on this channel. But if you are a member, there are some exclusive perks for you. All the details are in the join button below. I just want to give a big shout out to Mendit Man for the previous super thanks. Thanks so much for your support. And let me know in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen, what you think about this. Are you happy Sakeliga is fighting against this regulations or these regulations? Or do you want NHI to come to fruition? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you're there, leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
Sloppy bread from 87. This is number 3 of the 5 secret cornbreads of Nebraska. I'm actually scared to bake them all. It's like an incantation. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night facing in the direction of Omaha. This one is also a 3-2-1 recipe, meaning we start with 3 egg keef. 2 boxes of this cornbread mix. snacks by the power of the Midwest. Can you guess what the secret ingredient is? 1 15-ounce can of Sloppy Joe sauce. I do like the idea of manwich. Makes me think of a man in a sandwich. I gobble him up, you know. It is reddening into a greased 13 by 9. Oh dear. Bake at 375 for 20 to 23 minutes. Whoa. It actually smells really good. It smells like the late 80s, 1990s. Wood panels and Atari. Like dinner on a small kitchen table on linoleum. Dude, this smell is crazy. It's actually like perfect. Wow, that is special. Nostalgic. It tastes the way that little light on the oven vent hood looks. Does that make any sense? Am I going to have a second piece? Yes. Do I have a second book? Yes.